Behind the Badge, brought to you by Big O Tires.
We may not see a whole lot of fire emergencies on rainy, snowy days like today, but when they do happen, firefighters have to make some quick decisions to save people's lives. So how they know when to rush into a building on fire or when it's simply too dangerous to go inside? As firefighters in North Ogden tell me, they let science decide in today's Behind the Badge. Firefighters running into a burning building. Isn't just stories from Hollywood. Utah firefighters rolling out to a fire each time must decide, do you rush in and fight the fire from within, or are the flames forcing you to stay outside?
It's really ultimately based on what we feel is safe for our firefighters.
Deputy Fire Chief Jeremiah Jones is often the one to make that call for the Northview Fire District in North Ogden. He says there's a science behind it.
We want to make sure we do a 360 of the structure really fast to make sure we understand exactly where the fire is, and then we can get a game plan of how we want to attack that.
Deputy Jones says each time they quickly study everything from the size of the flames to the color of the smoke.
Anything plastics, which is a lot of what we have now, will burn really black.
Meanwhile, he says smoke from wood burns light gray or white, and how the smoke looks tells them a lot about the fire. If they need to rescue people inside, knowing the fire science will help them better learn the risk of a building collapse or a fire flashover, like in the movie Backdraft.
If we pull up to a house with a lot of smoke pouring out, like at a very fast rate, and it's very dark and turbulent, we know that flashover is pretty near.
Sometimes there's so much smoke it's easy for Jones to make the call, like the shed fire they responded to back in October. He says it was already fully engulfed by the time they arrived. But other times, he says that science is key.
When you want to become a firefighter, you really never think that there's a science involved.
And knowing it could not only decide if firefighters run inside, but could be the difference if someone lives or dies. Now, firefighters tell me every year the Utah Fire and Rescue Academy teaches a fire school where they teach things like fire science. It's one of the ways firefighters keep up with what they need to know when they need to make quick decisions. Reporting live, Brian Carlson, ABC4 News. Back to you.